What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D Time, and you already know what time it is. It's reaction time, so let's get right into it. Today, we're watching LeBron James. We were victims of ourselves. Warriors vs Cavaliers Game 1. And as you can tell in the tone of my voice, I'm a fan of the Cavaliers. Fuck the Warriors. I'm disappointed on how they played. Too many turnovers, man. LeBron once again carrying. He just can't do it all, but he did commit most of the turnovers, and I think that was one of the main reasons why he lost. Whatever defense we was in, Tyronn Lue fixed that right away. Whatever defense we was in, fixed it. Let's get into this.
Any questions for LeBron? First question on the right side.
I don't
on
like
one,
these hats
fourth row.
LeBron been wearing, but they probably cost like $1,000.
Yes, LeBron, Dave Lewis, NBC News Radio, right here. From your perspective, what went wrong in that third period? The game was still within reach, and then they broke it open late in the third.
Turnovers, and that's wasn't just the third quarter; it was the whole game. And it started with myself, having some turnovers, especially in the first half.
That's why this man the greatest, bro. He can admit his mistakes. I bet you next game he gonna fix them, bro. I bet you.
I pride myself on not turning the ball over, and I did it too much. So, 20 turnovers for 21 points on the road, and 56 points in the paint. We did a great job of covering the 3-point line, but other than that, they played a hell of a game.
Just one follow-up with that. So much was made about the time off for both teams. Any prospect of rust being a factor?
No, I don't think so. But I also know that you cannot simulate, what they bring to the table. No matter how many days that you have to prepare, you can't simulate, what they have. So, it's great to get the first game up underneath us. We made a lot of mistakes. They capitalized, and we get an opportunity to get a couple of days to see what they did, to see what we did wrong, and how we can be better in game 2.
Mm-hmm. Yo, left side over here.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, if there was one thing that stands out to you about them, whether it's speed or whatever, what was it for tonight?
KD.
He's just obviously he hasn't been here in the last 2 finals. I mean, what is it about him? What kind of impact does he make? How does he change things?
I mean, you take one of the best teams that we had ever assembled last year. That we saw in the regular season and in the postseason. And then. In the offseason, you add a high-powered offensive talent like that and a great basketball IQ like that. That's what stands out. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, it is what it is, and we got to figure out how to how to combat that. Which is going to be a tough challenge for us, but that's what stands out.
Mike here in the third row.
Mike Wise, ESPN's The Undefeated.
Y'all see what he said though. Because the man asked them, like, what about them stands out? Is it their speed? Is it their IQ? Is it their passing abilities? Is it their rebounding abilities? Like, that's basically what the man was asking them. And he let him know, like, it's KD. The Warriors not nothing. They blew a 3-1 lead last year. They got KD. That's the difference.
LeBron, Doc Rivers said that the Warriors have this penchant for making teams almost concentrate too much on the three. You start to get it in your head that you need to prevent them from three-pointers, and then the inside opens up. Were you guys victims of that tonight? Did you feel that?
No, we was victims of ourselves for one. Like I said, we had 20 turnovers, and there's no way you're going to win a ball game having 20 turnovers against this team and on the road. But, at the end of the day, we gave up a lot in transition. They had 27 points on fast breaks.
Follow-up, Kyrie and you got into a lot of isolation situations. Do you feel like the ball needs to move a little more?
I mean, that's part of our game. That's part of our game. It's what got us here. So, like I said, we definitely want to be more in the 20s in assists, but that's what got us here. And, we got to be able to make shots. We got to be able to move the ball. We know that, but, playing ISO ball has helped us get to this point and has gave us success in the last 3 years. So, we don't want to have a high, steady diet of it because the defense, has become stagnant and, our players become stagnant. But, that's part of our package.
Standing in the back under the camera.
LeBron, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. When your offense isn't flowing the way that you're used to and you're turning the ball over the way that you were tonight, What can be done, if anything, to not allow that to carry over to the defensive end?
Well, I think, a couple instances. First of all, we got to stop the ball in transition. There was a few times where we fanned out to the three-point line and let guys just go right down the middle for a dunk. And I believe KD had 2 or 3 of those. So, when you turn the ball over, you got to know that, that's their best. That's when they become very dangerous, because those guys, they sprint down the lane, they sprint to the three-point line, they put a lot of pressure on your defense. So, but the ball is the number one thing. We got to stop the ball first and then fan out to the three-point line if those guys, go there.
Third row in the center.
Tess Stevens, ABC7, San Francisco. Were you surprised how many times the Warriors drove in and got to the rim tonight?
No, I wasn't surprised at anything. They are a high-powered offensive team. They can shoot the ball from the perimeter. They can get into the paint. They do everything exceptionally well, if not great. So, never surprised by anything that they can do.
Back right on 3.
LeBron, Davide Chinellato, Gazzetta Italy. As a leader,
Boy,
what is your
what?
message to your teammates after a bad loss like this?
Let's get focused on game 2. We made a lot of mistakes.
I don't know what
There's
that
nothing really
means.
that need to be said. We know we're capable of playing a lot better. We didn't play as well as we know we're capable of. So we look forward to the next one.
Jason standing on the right.
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. Tristan seemed to have a tough night. A bunch of bench guys had a tough night. Outside of you, Kyrie, and Kevin, what do you need from the complementary players in this series? What do you need out of them?
Just to be themselves and do what they've done throughout the course of the season, throughout the course of the last couple of years. Play with energy, play with effort, play with their mind and their
LeBron,
bodies.
they be choking in the finals.
Understand
bro.
what we're trying to accomplish. So, like I said, it's going to be. This is the finals, and we don't care about making mistakes. Just play as hard as you can, and follow the game plan. Have your mind in it, and if your mind is fresh and your mind is into it, then a lot of things take care of itself.
Any other questions? Over here in the third row.
Chuck Nebius, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. First quarter, you had 8 free throws. You had 4 the rest of the game. Do you feel like you could have been doing more driving to the hole? It's one of your strengths, obviously.
Well, the game is, it's played how it's played. I don't know. First half I had 6 turnovers. Second I had 2. So could I have turned the ball over more in the second half? The game is just played that way.
Thank you, LeBron.
Hey, that way. Tell me down in the comments below who you going for. And if you say Warriors, I feel bad for you. Cavaliers Nation, LeBron Nation, smash the like button. Tell me down in the comments below who you going for, man. Tell me who your favorite player is. Tell me if your team in or out of the play. Well, okay. Of your team, not the Cavs or the Warriors. Tell me what your team is. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button because we go with the videos. I'm about to start putting up my 2K videos. It's finna be lit. Let's get it.